Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Ray and today I'm going to show you how to frame a diamond painting using the double-sided tape method. Now, this framer is on AliExpress. I have used them several times in the past and I will show you how to order in this video. But right now I'm going to show you how it works to see if it's something that you want to do. I've done this in the past with Nightbringer, and this particular painting is actually something I did many years ago for my brother-in-law, and it is a large diamond painting. And unfortunately, it is so large that it's too heavy to frame in just a standard frame. It keeps slumping down. So I purchased these through AliExpress. They are wonderful. I absolutely love these types of frames. Essentially, they have a double-sided adhesive tape on them and they are beveled. This particular size that I'm using is a custom size, which you can do through them, which I find is absolutely perfect for diamond paintings that are an unusual size, which you find often out there in the wild. So I've got the bits here that go on the sides. There's going to be 4 of these. And there's also, in this package, there's going to be these. They go along the edges. And they also send some hardware as well in here. And these. If I had looked a little more carefully, I would have seen the note that they left me here. So this is how it is set up. We are going to basically do 2 frames on the one painting because the lengths are very long. So if you look at your instruction sheet, how it tells you to adhese the sticks, the double bar, this bar here, is going to go in the middle to steady it. We're going to line this up, and I like to put them face down before we get, all the other bits. Okay, I've zoomed you out a little bit. This is exactly the way that I want it now. I've made sure that there are a couple of diamonds or rows along the edges of the painting so that we're definitely going to have diamonds around the edges at least a little bit. Most of the painting is just going to be front facing. So let's lay these down carefully where they are at the moment, and I'm going to time lapse this bit. In order to get your own frames, just click the link below and you can see the available sizes there in the middle. If you need a special size, just click on the message seller button in the top right corner. It'll bring you to the messages portal, and then from there you can communicate directly with the seller on what size you're looking for, or if you have any questions which size you should choose, you would do it right there. I'll show you mobile next in just a moment. All right, so that took a little finagling. Now I'm going to cut the corners. I'm going to do this simple first, and then I'll get more complicated. I'm just going to cut a slit into the 4 corners in the middle. And then I'll go back and trim after it's put together. When it comes to the mobile app, you're going to either choose the color button and then select your sizes from there, or you can message the seller, and the way you do that is hitting the button that's the second from the left at the bottom next to add to cart, the little message button. It'll bring up your conversation and you'll be able to talk to the seller directly. All right, here's the moment of truth. Let's see how it looks. Okay, it's a little lopsided. You could get this a lot better than me. You could definitely get this a lot better than me. Make sure that you use a pencil, mark out where those lines are supposed to go. I did that on the first time. I got a little bit overzealous this time, so I'm gonna take it apart and redo it. I highly recommend that you use that pencil and don't have to go through what I went through with this. In total, I think this took me about an hour to do, only because I was foolhardy. But if you do map this out, use the pencil to create lines, you're going to get it exactly right. Now, depending on the size of your piece, this might look different. You might have to peel it up and do it again. But in the end, I think it looks pretty good. And it's very easy to do. All right, I did it. Second time is the charm. So now I'm just going to trim up the sides of the painting. As you can see, this is going to be removed and I'm going to paint this, I believe. I don't have much time, so I need to get cracking. But do you see how on the edge here we have quite a bit going over the edge? Don't be afraid to really get in there and cut it. Then you can slice this off either with an X-Acto knife or with some scissors. I'm gonna go right up to the edge, and it's that second row right there that I actually don't need anymore. I'll pop that into my tray. Just slide those off so that it's easier to get at the canvas itself. And you could use those to trim up any of the drills that might come off during this process. And then do that on the other side. See one diamond there. There you go. There's some coming off on the edges there, so I'm just going to do that. And you can tuck it in and wrap it around. And you could use a glue or whatever you have handy to clean up those edges. And here is another one. Now, if you really wanted to, you could probably do this in a better way than I have, like folding under and then cutting. It depends on how exposed it is. Don't be like me. Definitely measure twice and cut once. This edge, it looks like we've got pretty much two flat borders there, and I'm going to mirror what I did on the other side. Pull it under, and then cut this like so. I've got one or two diamonds that are probably going to come off, but I'll try to keep as many as possible. There we go. And that is how you use these stretcher bar frames to frame your diamond painting. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. But I believe that as I was doing the time lapse, I showed you how to order. It's very simple. It really is. And this is my favorite way to frame a diamond painting. It just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of wiggling, and then you've got to either make sure that the frame is smaller than the diamond painting so that you can wrap all the diamonds around, or you'll have to paint the edges or washi tape them, or however you want to do it. But thank you. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope it helps you. I hope that you all take care and stay safe, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye.